Hey, what's going on, guys? Recently, I've had the opportunity to edit some videos on an iPad Pro, the 12.9-inch model. So it's been pretty nice. I've never ever edited video on a tablet before. And a little bit of background, most of my videos are captured primarily on Samsung smartphones, although I also use GoPros and Sony HD camcorders. So far, my experience is limited to the smartphone footage. And one of the things I noticed right off the bat, I've got the source material directly pulled up here, and this is the camera it was filmed on. This is a Samsung S10 Plus, and I captured this footage while I was helping my friend install a bed liner on his Ford Ranger. So you can see here a lot of videos that I've pulled from the Samsung phone, they display terribly on the iPad. They're washed out. There's just no color. And it took me some research to figure out why that is. The video format that I've been recording in is HDR10. So let me pull that up here in the camera options. So yeah, I've got the HDR rich tone. I've got that turned on. And evidently there's a color mapping issue when it comes to the native photo app, and also, unfortunately, in the iMovie app. So that was the first video editing app that I attempted to use. And you can see here that very same source file is not displaying as vividly as it is here. Now, I did an experiment. I uploaded 3 different clips to YouTube. So we have here on the left, this is the raw footage as captured by the Samsung phone itself. And in the middle, this is footage, the same footage that I ran through the iMovie editing program. And you can see it just does not match the colors properly at all. Thinking it was a codec issue, I downloaded Adobe Rush onto the iPad, and I did the exact same thing with Adobe Rush, and I was pretty happy to see that Rush is doing a much better job at recognizing the colors compared to the native iMovie app. Let me just go and pull up the Adobe Rush. So I've edited a few videos on it. And you can see here, there's that test that I did. And it's displaying much better than it was in the photo and iMovie app. Now let's also pull up, this is my most recent project. I replaced a fuel pump in my Ford F-250. And it was about 45 minutes of source footage that I've edited down to 15 minutes. So it's a 15-minute long video. And it works pretty well. I do love the form factor of editing on the tablet. It's just great to have a huge touchscreen like that. And as far as the app performance itself, it was rendering the colors much better than the iMovie app. And I only had to make some minor exposure adjustments. One negative, the app did crash on me one time. I had to re-add some source files that I mistakenly deleted from the timeline. And when I added it in, it wouldn't recognize them. So I just had to restart the app. So what I'm going to do now is build this file. So quality settings, I'm going to do the highest quality possible, which is 1080, matching the frame rate. And let's go ahead and get this exported, and we'll see how long it takes. All right, so incredibly fast render. That was less than 5 minutes to render a 15-minute HD video. So that's just outstanding. I'm very happy with that performance. And we can go in the photo app and see, here's the completed product. And of course, everything that's rendered through the Adobe Rush is now displaying correctly in the photo app. One question I do have, and maybe some of y'all could help me with this, is this file now an HDR video, or has it been scaled down to an SDR? I'm certainly going to be looking into this myself. I just don't know that much about video encoding or any of that stuff. So from here, I'm going to just go ahead and upload this to my YouTube channel. So we'll get this popping here. This is a 2020 F-250 fuel pump. One other mild annoyance that I'm having with this iPad is I downloaded the VLC app, which is one of the first things I install on any computer or phone that I get. And the app installed just fine, but when I opened it up, the VLC app is unable to play any of the existing video files that I have stored on the iPad. So I'm not really sure what that's about. All the other devices I've ever used, they just display everything. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's VLC. I open that up, and it just says there's nothing in my library. No video. So kind of weird. But yeah, so let's get this uploaded here, and then we'll check it out and see how the iPad performs with this last video edit. So the video is uploaded. Why don't you guys check it out and let me know what you think about the video and also the iPad. I'd also like to hear if you guys have any advice about dealing with the Samsung footage not showing up properly in the photo or iMovie app. So yeah, thanks for watching.